Hello everyone and welcome once again to the Weather Centre. It's been a very clear day over South Africa as indicated by our satellite imagery, but to give you a better idea of what's been going on, we've zoomed this out and we can see it's not only clear over the country but much of the surrounding areas, and this is due to the very strong high pressure system that's firmly placed over this region at the moment, also producing the heat wave. This high is also keeping the rain far from our borders. The nearest cold front is a few thousand kilometers away out in the Atlantic, and the thunder showers that would normally be drifting down from the equatorial regions at this time of the year are being kept far to the north, affecting Angola as well as parts of Zambia, Malawi and the far northern parts of Mozambique. Closer to home today, it became partly cloudy this afternoon through the central parts due to the very high temperatures in those areas, and there have been a couple of thunder showers that have popped up in places around Lesotho and the mountainous areas in the Eastern Cape. For the rest of this evening, there is still a possibility for a few thunder showers over the central parts as indicated by our Synoptic Analysis, although they will be very small and short-lived. It's going to become cloudy along the south coast tonight, no rain just yet, and it's going to be a very warm evening across the western half of the country. Heading into tomorrow, and we're expecting that cloud cover that's going to move in to give way to a bit of light rain in the early hours of Tuesday. Port Elizabeth, you could also have a little bit of drizzle first thing in the morning. Partly cloudy once again through the central parts. There is a possibility for a couple of storms in the afternoon, and if it's even possible, a hotter day in the forecast for almost all of the country. For tonight's rainfall probabilities, we're expecting just a 20% chance for thunder showers from the Kalahari down towards Bloemfontein. Somewhat better chances where we've already seen a couple of small storms around Lesotho and the far northern interior of the Eastern Cape for tonight. Johannesburg, on the other hand, will be dry and very warm. 18 degrees as your overnight low with light winds coming in from the east. And heading into Tuesday afternoon, very hot conditions expected, 34 as a high, and light winds expected once again. Taking a look at the rest of South Africa now, and it's going to be a very warm evening over the western interior, mid-20s for Kimberley and Uppington, much of the Northern Cape experiencing those temperatures. Cooler on the Mpumalanga Highveld, where temperatures will dip down into the mid-teens overnight. Exceptional heat is expected for tomorrow afternoon, 44 degrees as a maximum for Uppington, while Kimberley will be not too far behind at 42 degrees. Similar temperatures into the Karoo areas of the Western and Eastern Cape, and mid-30s in the forecast across the eastern parts of South Africa for tomorrow. Very little relief from the heat on Wednesday, especially for the northern parts of South Africa. Johannesburg warms to 35, cooling in the south with the passage of a cold front. And on Thursday, we're expecting temperatures to rise even further for Gauteng, near record breaking for that area, while things will start cooling down in the west.